So for the international people that have received this in the mail, you would have got a little small version of these instructions in a booklet form along with your black material. So the first part, which is step 1, is to gather up your materials and cut them into rectangles, and it's extremely important that those rectangles are correct, otherwise your block will be wonky. Then you pin your pieces here onto the black material and sew a 1/4 inch along there. Then you go to your cutting board and you cut these, and they will look like this. Now if you've ironed them up like that, you'll find it's much easier to put them together like this. See how they're all facing towards the black. The critical thing, and please be careful, is that you line up the bottom here. The bottom gets lined up, not the black at the top. Once it's been cut, we're doing the book spines down here. They get lined up and the black part becomes the random size. The critical thing is that it's 12.5 inches, not 12. So the length of that has to be 12.5. So you will get a piece like this when it's joined on. This will join onto that, and you can see that they will be different heights. When I join those two together, then I open it up, that will all be jagged, and I cut it at 12.5, not 12, please. So then we join them together. This is a block that I've done, this is a block that somebody else has done, and on it goes. So that if it's all 12.5, this will become a shelf, and we will add that to the bottom, and that will make the book sit on the shelf. There will also be dividers, and there will be a very big outside piece like this, which is the outside of the library. So you can imagine we have library shelves and the library border, which is the bookcase edge. So these will go along all the way, and we will add more and more shelves as we get the pieces in. So for example, if this was somebody's block, we would turn it around here, sew it there, and it will join on to there as more and more books. Please try not to have the same fabric in the book so that we can get a lovely random selection of book spines. As you would find in a library, they're not all exactly the same, except if it's a series. And I am putting a series in here, but I will be numbering them so that it shows that they are a series of books. So if you have any questions, please call me. Just watch the time zone, please. We're in Singapore, which is 8 hours off Greenwich Mean Time, and otherwise you can go onto our website, which most of you will have seen, which is called Thank You Singapore Quilt Project, and that's the one where you can put questions on and ask anything about it. Now I've just received something from somebody and it came in as a private message. That's okay as well, however sometimes I can't get those on my phone. So please, computer, and to Thank You Singapore Quilt Project. So somebody's just said, I've got the block in the mail yesterday, thank you, excited to get started. What is the date that this needs to be finished? The sooner the better. At Christmas time everything stops, so I need the blocks way before Christmas if possible, so that I can join them and do the shelving and the outside border before Jessica Moi does the free arm quilting. So there's no need to quilt, no need to back, just send your pieces like this. And what's the height? 12.5. Thank you. Bye.